Hello and welcome to our second Grid 2 live stream. I'm Lee from Codemasters. Joining me in the room, I've got Luke. Say hello, Luke.
Hello.
Sam the boss, making sure we're not messing around.
Roger.
Ben. Ben's got some headphones on. Ben, say hello, Ben. Ben's not listening. Okay. And man in the wheel is a man who literally wrote the book on Toka race driving. He's been here at Codemasters for many years. Rich Tyso, say hello.
Hello.
Okay, guys, so just a couple of things. Just wanted to let you know that if you guys are going down to PAX this weekend, you'll be able to find us on booth 718, which is the Skull Candy booth. It's right in between the escalators as you're sort of going up towards the exit, so be sure to swing by and you can, all of you American guys can have your first taste of Grid 2. We're going to be showing you a couple of different things today. We want to kick things off with Indianapolis, which is the first time we're going to have shown this off. It's a race event. We're going to be in the Super Touring cars. This one is called the Gomez GC 10.1. Also driving around the track will be some more Gomez's and the Alpha S60. So we hope you enjoy. Hello, and we're back. I very rather wrongly called the the Volvo S60 an Alpha S60. Apologise to all the Volvo fans out there. A couple of questions while we're off showing that. A few people asking if we're going to have wheel support for the game. We will have wheel support for the game. We'll be supporting all of the major wheels. At the moment, we haven't got a full list put together, but we will have that. The best thing to do for that really is to, if you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, keep an eye on the forums. By all means, sign up. And Ben will drop links to those in the chat box. And we'll have a full list up of those sort of in the near future, close to launch. Sam has words.
Hey folks. Yeah, so I just want to give a big shout out to Part-Time Zebra. Apparently it's 3:30 AM in the morning where he's watching from, so good on you, chap. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Also, just a little reminder, if you want to see all of our trailers to date, then visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/gridgame. And there you'll find all the trailers that we've released so far. Also, keep your eyes peeled because there'll be more to come in the following weeks, so make sure you see all of those.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Right, coming up next, we're going over to Chicago. We've shown Chicago to you guys previously. You've seen it in the trailer. You've only ever seen it really at the night time, though, which is what we've shown in our last live stream. We've got a brand new circuit for you. This is almost one of the first events that you'll see when you first play Grid 2. It's taking place in like the Tier 1 cars, so these are very much sort of the early on cars. We're racing against a whole various sort of group of European cars for this race, and this time we're going to be racing in the Alfa Romeo in the 4C. Hello, and we're back. A few of you may have noticed at the very first time we've shown our flashback. We'd love to hear what you think, so by all means drop your comments in there. A couple of different things, like a few of you have pointed out about the AI. If you watched our first live stream, we have tweaked it slightly. Obviously the game's still sort of in development and we're constantly changing it, so there is still some work to do on that, but we've upped the difficulty deliberately on this one just to make it so that we're stuck in the middle of the pack and you guys get to see a bit more of the race rather than us just rinsing off into the distance, because that's how Mr. Tyso rolls, isn't it, Mr. Tyso?
Yeah.
Also, the Alpha 4C, that's only just been unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show. So that's pretty much one of the very first times that... It's the first time we've shown it in grid, certainly. So it's very much one of the first times that that hopefully some of you guys will have seen it. Right, let's get ready for the next race. What we're going to be doing for the next race, we're going to be taking you over to Barcelona. We're going to be loading this one up with the MP412C. Also on the circuit will be the Jaguar XKR and the Dodge Viper. Sam, do you have words? I
do. Just to answer a couple of the questions verbally for some of you guys watching today. So a few of you have asked what platform is being played on right now, and Rich is currently racing on PC, but he is using a pad to steer with. And then another question that was asked is what platforms will the game be available for, and it's going to be out on Xbox, PS3 and PC at launch. Back over to you, Lee.
Okay, right. Just getting ready for Barcelona now. I believe this is also one of the first times we've ever shown off this track, so I think that's 3-4 exclusives you guys have had already this afternoon, so we're not doing too bad. I'll keep quiet now, let Rich get on with the driving. I'll be back soon. Right, okay guys, what we're going to show you now, we're going to let you see a little bit of the replay footage from the in-game replay cam. I hope you guys are liking what you're seeing. By all means, keep chatting away in the chat box, fire us over any questions that you've got. We'll do our best to try and answer some of them for you. Just go back over to the game now and you can watch that same race again with the replay cam. There you go guys, that's our replay camera. Hope you like what you're seeing. What we're going to do now, we've been toying with the idea of this one for quite some time. We want to show you something that you haven't seen before and something that everybody's been asking for. So we want to show off some drift. Mr. Tyso hasn't had much practice on drift though, have you, Mr. Tyso?
Not as much as that.
Not as much as he'd like. So what we're going to do, we're going to show off a little bit of a drift. It's only going to be a very short event. We're going to be showing off a lot more drift coming up in the future. So we'll just get all of that ready. A couple of questions that we'd had over in the chat box. There was some people earlier asking what build, sort of what console we were playing on. At the moment we're playing this on the PC, but we're using that with a 360 pad.
Yeah, and then I guess from my side, what we'd really like to know is, obviously we want to do some more live streams in the future. We've got some ideas of the kind of things that we'd like to show you. What are the kind of things that you'd like to see? So let us know in the chat or on Facebook or on Twitter. In case you're not connected with us, here are the details. And you can find these details at the bottom of the page. So Facebook is facebook.com/gridgame and Twitter, twitter.com/gridgame. So come and join us. There's always loads of discussion going on. You'll get all the news first, and we'd love to see you there. Back to you, Lee.
Okay, right, so what we're going to do now, I'm just getting the drift event ready. We're going to be showing this off. We're going to be taking it back to Indianapolis. It won't be doing the full circuit. It's only just going to be a couple of the tight corners. The car that we're going to be in is the Nissan Silver S15. A couple of sort of drift fans might recognise it and enjoy it from some other games. Just get all of this ready for you. Okay, just another reminder as well, we're also at PAX. I did mention it back at the start of the stream, but if you missed it, what you can do, you can join us. We are at booth 718, which is the school candy booth. Pop along there and you can play Grid for the very first time. You'll find it just in between the escalators as you're sort of leaving the expo hall on the way out. You can't miss it.
And for the UK folks, don't forget we have also announced this week that we will be at the Gadget Show Live. So if you're around in London, I think it's the 3rd of April through to the 7th, then come along to the Gadget Show and you will be able to play Grid 2 there for yourself.
Okay, right. So let's get ready for some drift. Okay, there you go. Your very first sneak peek at Grid 2's drift mode. Obviously, we're going to have a lot more of that to come in the sort of upcoming weeks till launch. We're having a bit of a debate trying to decide if you guys want to see anything else. So if you're in the chat box, quickly shout out. Let us know which mode you want to see. If you missed it right at the very start, we had the Indianapolis circuit with the Gomez Super Touring car. So if you guys want to see that one, just shout out in the chat box. We've got many coming through.
Still catching up.
Still catching up. We're just waiting for the chat box to catch up with us. We're running a little behind, obviously.
So yeah, just to reaffirm what we said earlier, chaps. I know some of you thought the driving was had room for improvement. So poor Rich was thrust into this at the last moment. Hasn't had much of an opportunity to practice. Absolutely certain that you guys out there will probably do much better. No offence to Rich, obviously. So, but thanks to keep the comments coming in, and obviously let us know what you'd like to see.
Right. Okay then. So just to wrap things up, we'll go full circle and back to where we started. This is the Gomez 10C on Indianapolis. It's a super touring car. We'll be getting off after this one. I want to thank everybody for watching. By all means, swing by our Twitter account, which is @GridGame. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GridGame, and check out all of our YouTubes and our past live stream on youtube.com/GridGame. Okay, guys, so there you go. It's the end of the Grid 2 live stream. Here's the chair. Wow, that was amazing. Big thank you to Mr. Tyso, our live streamer, driving this afternoon. Thank you very much, Richard. You may now go back to your desk. Sam, any final messages?
Yeah, just a massive thank you to everybody that tuned in today. We know it's either early or very late this evening, so thanks for that. Bear in mind that there will be more live streams in the near future, so make sure you're following one of our channels so that you know when that is, so you can plan your day accordingly. If you've missed any part of today's show, or your friend would like to have seen it, then check out youtube.com/goodgame. We'll be uploading a recording there shortly. Thank you very much from me.
Thank you very much from me. Ben, say goodbye. Luke, say goodbye.